So, hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this live session where I would be answering no questions, yes or no questions. Now, because I had shared a post even before I started this session, couple of days back, I had shared a post with the same question on it, and couple of people had asked me questions. So I will start straight away with them, and then as you guys keep joining in, I will keep answering your questions, okay? So let's start. I hope you can hear my voice clearly. I have my tarot cards as well. I wanted to use the dowsing technique also, but the way I'm sitting right now, the sitting arrangement, it's not like that comfy, and it's winter time, so I'm like just sitting here. Hi, how are you? जी बिल्कुल मैं हिंदी भी बोलती हूँ but I'm doing this for everybody, so I'm trying to speak in English. If you want to attend Hindi session only, then you can join the Hindi channel live session. Oh hi, that's so nice watching from Tamil Nadu. Great, I'm very happy. Welcome to the session. Okay, so first question was asked by Deepthi at the rate 26 Deepthi. That's the ID. And her question is, when will I actually get aligned with my soul purpose? As whenever I thought this one is the real one, I got a reality check that this is not the one. That's an interesting, good question. But this is not a yes or no question, okay? Still, I will see what I can say. Okay, so I have received reverse Seven of Swords for Dipti and also reversed Eight of Swords. This is going to be a really cool answer. See, there is something that Dipti you feel, I wish Dipti was here, that you feel that you are guilty about, you don't feel very proud of yourself about certain things, or in my opinion, this could also mean that you need healing in your sacral chakra. So there's a feeling of guilt and regret, which is kind of strong, okay? And some of the things are like secrets. You have a secret and you're trying to maintain the secret, or you feel that you cannot talk about it or share it with anyone. And that's why you're feeling troubled. And due to this, you are not able to feel aligned with your purpose. And if you see, you yourself have also written that whenever I think that this is my purpose, I get a reality check saying that this is not the one. Okay, now for the second part, I got swords again, Eight of Swords. So your problem is surrounded to your thoughts, and majorly through your thoughts you're getting a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, and you need to actually work on your thoughts. You need to release those thoughts. And trust me, I know, I have first hand experience in all of these things. Some of the thoughts are so troubling. So I understand your pain, I understand your problem, I understand your sadness also. Okay? Some of the thoughts, some of the things could be coming from other people. Other people could have hurt you. But still, no matter how tough it is to accept, but a lot of things depend on us. We need to stop being attached to people who keep hurting us over and over again. And we need to think about why we are attached to them. These people are hurting us. What are we doing? What is it that we are doing that we are allowing them to hurt us so much? Okay? So, you need to face your fears, you need to face the truths. Like in the first card, also, it says, and this has become a very elaborate reading, actually, Dipti. Good for you. So, I'm being shown that whatever you're not proud of, you need to face that. Whatever are your dark secrets, or whatever are your secrets, which you feel you cannot talk to anyone, you need to face it. You need to put it out, like you need to release it in a much more healthy way. Okay, instead of criticizing yourself, instead of constantly blaming yourself. What if somebody else did wrong to you and you're carrying the burden of it? Okay, you should not, you don't need to anymore. Okay, you are in a state of, actually there are two things about you that are pretty strong. One, and these are two opposite polar feelings. One is that you are guilty, and one that you want to work on yourself, and one that you want to release all of your trauma or even your own mistakes. You are looking for your own flaws as well, so you're not a narcissist, you're not a narcissistic person. You are saying to yourself that I could be wrong too, I could have made mistakes too, and let me take ownership for it. But at the same time, you can, you're also pretty good with ignoring the stuff that you don't need anymore. You can ignore the inner and outer criticism, and you can stand up to abuse, and you can stand up to taking back control. The good part is, with the reverse seven of swords, the good part is that there's no one else right now that you have to deal with, no one outside of you that you have to deal with. You have to deal with just yourself, your own thoughts, your own troubles, your own stuff. Okay, now let me answer a question from here. Mm-mm-mm. Should I move on from Shubham? I don't know what your relationship with Shubham is, but it's telling me not to do that. Like, whatever issues you have with Shubham, I think you should try to sort it out with him. You should try to talk about it, and you should see, like, what's his point of view, what's his opinion. And I'm also being shown that you have a more stronger personality than him. um, like, you are more dominating in the relationship. And but what you need to work on is getting comfortable with people. You don't trust people that easily, you're not able to trust him. And you're not able to even show him, like, what vision do you have, like, what do you think about it, about the relationship, about him, whatever you feel for him. So I'm not gonna literally force you, because this is a public channeling and a public reading. If you really feel that you want to talk about it more deeply, it's your personal stuff, then you can get into a personal session with me, and you can check out the details in the description box. You can write to me. But whatever you're asking me here, at least what the reading is telling me, that you should not, maybe you should give it a try. I don't know your situation, but you should give it a try. You should give it a chance, is what I'm being told. Okay. Now, another very interesting question is from Sophie Creation dot 3022. How to get your image clean in your circle while your neighbors, relatives spread rumors to block you from your job and from your marriage. uh, I'm going to give something that's coming from my own side, like whatever I feel. I feel like sharing with you, like basically popping in to this situation. And then let's see what Tarot also has to say, all right? First, I'll answer you. Okay. Um, okay. If you already have a clean image, because your question is how to get your image clean. If you already know that you're right and you're a good person and you're a godly person and you're doing inner work and you're doing everything, correctly, then you don't need to clean your image. And you maybe need to detach from these people who are speaking, because you said they're spreading rumors. Rumors means things that are not true. If they were saying things that were true, then it's a different thing. These are rumors, and you already know. If you know that you already have a good image, I don't go by good, bad actually. The kind of person I am, I feel sometimes you have to be bad as well. You can't always be Miss Goody Two Shoes, because there will be some people who actually take good people for granted. Okay? So we need to be careful from such people as well. Sometimes you gotta be a bit of badass. Okay? Now, if they're troubling you, because your job and your marriage both are very important to you, right? You don't want any trouble in your marriage and in your job because of false rumors, because of stories that are not even correct about you. Okay? Then you need to detach with these people, and you also need to detach with them living in your mind. You have to stop giving them space in your mind. Okay? Let's see what Tarot has to say. Okay, so as per Tarot, I'm being shown that you do not need to take any action. See, pretty much similar. I have the reversed Page of Wands. You don't need to take any action, because some of these rumors, some of these talks could be in early stages, and you could be focusing a lot on them, and then they are getting more power from your focus. So take your focus away from these things and just let it be. Don't bother. Okay? Okay, I have one very interesting question. It says, my person's current feelings for me. Now, one thing that I want to say to all those people, if you guys watch these tarot card readings that talk about current feelings, not all of them are genuine. Okay? It can be very confusing. And I believe very strongly that if you do have a person in your life, if you can talk to them, if you can pick up the phone, call them up, message them, just ask them in person, how do you feel for me? What do you feel about me? What do you think about me? Just generally ask them randomly. And that is a very normal thing to do if you love someone and someone loves you. Okay? That's my answer to you. Do that. Just straight away ask them, and you will get very good, surprising answers. Ask them simple questions. What did you like about me when you started dating me? Do you feel something for me? Because uh, if you are with a person and you're not sure, like it's an ambiguous situation, then that's not even a good relationship. 6 months into the relationship, I feel you should know if you want to marry that person or not. 6 months max. If you continue to be in a relationship and you don't know if the person loves you or wants to marry you, spend the, at least their intention should be that. I mean, in my opinion, destiny is the king, destiny is the queen. Okay? If something is in your destiny, it will happen. for sure. But good people have good intentions. If you're dating someone and you do intend to, or you do plan to marry that person, and why would you be in a relationship if it's not materializing into marriage? It's very clear. Two people just want to have fun, but they are trying to, pretend because it feels good to be a good person. They are pretending to each other. I love you and I like you, but I'm not sure where this is going. I need some more time. Why? People don't take time when they have to sleep with someone. People don't take so much time when they have to go and eat with someone, go out and eat, watch a movie. These are things that they don't take time for. Then why do they have to take so much time for marriage and important decisions? If somebody straight away tells you on your face that I don't love you and I don't want to marry you, I'm not sure. Even that we should appreciate. But because then it's on us whether we want to continue being with that person or not. I have said this in my life. I've never told anyone a lie, that I love you and I want to be with you. I have straight away said, I don't love you. If I didn't, I said, I don't love you. But I enjoy your company. I like your company. I don't think about future. I'm not sure if I want to marry you or I don't want to marry you. When I was not ready for commitment, I did say that to people that I'm not ready for a commitment. Then it's up to those people whether they want to continue being with you or not. But at least that honesty will be appreciated in future. Someday they will think about you and they will think that yes, that person was honest with me. That person didn't use me, didn't lie to me, didn't manipulate me. That person was clear in their communication. But people who lie to get into your pants, to sleep with you, and even there are people who lie to you to marry you. They can lie about their personality. But if you ask them, at least God is going to see that you ask them a question. What do you feel for me? What do you think about this relationship? Where is it going to go? Please be clear with me. If they say, oh yeah, I need 6 more months, 1 more year, then you think in your own head, are you ready to give them 6 months? Do you love them enough for 6 months? Do you want to be around them for another 6 months? But ask them right after 6 months. 6 months are over. What do you think now? And I'll tell you one more thing. As I just said a while back, there's destiny, which is very, very powerful. Sometimes it happens that people plan a lot. They want to marry someone, they plan, they love someone, they plan a marriage, they plan a whole life together, but it doesn't happen. In some cases, even that's a reality. You want to marry someone, you want to be with someone, you love someone, but it's not in destiny. Then it's not in destiny, we have to accept. But again, we tried, we intended, and we felt that, okay, we gave 100% in a relationship. It did not work out, that's a different thing. Okay, so ask your person first. I don't know what tarot is going to say because tarot is uh, very correct most of the times, but I still feel that if you have the option, why not ask them directly? Yeah, be confident. Don't be scared. One more pearl of wisdom I will share with all of you people here, all of you who are present right now on the live, and those people who would join later. I want to tell you something. This is going to help you a lot. Please be confident always. Never think small about yourself. Never think no one is gonna ever love you. Okay? Don't think you're not good enough. I have seen people, I've read stories, I've watched videos of people, and I've personally met people. There's a man, he doesn't even have a jaw. There are people who don't have limbs, but they have partners. They have wives and husbands, okay? I've seen people like in such conditions, yet they are able to attract love. love and marriage in their life. So, why do you have to think small of yourself? If it is written in your destiny, you don't have to make any effort. It is going to happen at the right time. So instead of wasting your energy on where's my person, what my person is going to do, work on yourself, work on your career, work on your money, work on your health, work on your body, work on your thoughts. You know, it's the best thing also to be by yourself. I've been single. I was single. Now I'm not, but when I was single, I had a blast. There was not even a single day I didn't thank God for that time. Even now, I think that I was so happy. I'm still happy because I'm independent. So be independent. People like independent people. And also because it's not because they like you, that's not the only reason. But you can always be in your space. You can go and grow some plants, you can grow some veggies, you can go out, you can make a sketch, you can listen to music, you can dance, you can read a book, you can write something, you can watch content like this, you can do so much, you can feed the animals, you can go to the spa and get some good work done on yourself. World is your oyster, world is your playground. Don't be stuck up for those people who don't pay so much attention to you, and you want them to pay attention to you. You know what you really want is your own attention on yourself. So those who are hurting you, disrespecting you, they're not talking nicely to you, don't bother about them. For how long are they going to play this game with you? For how many days, for how many months? You don't have to entertain it, okay? Love yourself, love God, because your power and your strength is coming from God, okay? And nobody else. Practice gratitude every day. Do not miss gratitude. I mean, either you chant the name of Lord or you say thank you. It's literally the same thing. There will always be problems. There'll always be problems and challenges. It's a part of your life. But you have to keep living, and God will send good people to you. I'm also telling you that God will always send you support. God will always send you good people. God will always send you the help you need. God will always send you the right advice. But you have to believe in God. Just right there on the board. There's a board in my room, and it's written, everything is working out perfectly, God is always taking care of me. Okay? I look at it every day. I read it every day. And trust me, there are so many bad days also, tough days also. I would say tough days. I just pass by this and I'm like, oh, God is with me. So people can be difficult. People can be. It's okay. What can we do? But you just should love yourself as much as you can. Okay? So yeah, so see, I was right. I was right. Thank you for saying no contact for 16 months. So if you're not in contact for 16 months with somebody, do you think you should even ask for what they feel for you? Just say yes or no. Do you think they deserve you if for 16 months they're not in touch with you? 16 months is a very long time. It's more than a year. If this person has not contacted you for such a long time, do you think you should even care about what they feel for you? Actions speak louder than words. Don't bother about such a person. Yes. That's what you need to do. Don't think about this person. Don't give them any more space in your mind, okay? They are living here. Don't give it space. This is your place. This is God's place. This is not for anyone else. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the questions I have over here with me, and let's see what if these questions can help other people as well. So I got this really cool question from a very cool person, because I keep reading her comments. It's from at World Wonder Creations. Am I influencing the world, or is it the world influencing me? Gratitude for your response. Okay. Let me let these let me tell these people that I have responded to your question in a live session. Here, before I forget it, in the latest live session. Okay, for this question, I don't need to look into my tarot cards, because this is a generic sort of question. Okay, we can influence the world, we actually influence the world, but we always think, we are programmed to believe that the world is influencing us, especially in difficult situations. My own personal situations, I can say this. It looks like the other people are out there to get us. They are destroying our lives. They are so bad to us. They could be. There are people, toxic people, bad people, selfish people, narcissistic people, demonic people, psychopaths. But at the end of the day, you should not allow them to play with your peace, no matter who they are. They could be your family members, they could be your friends, they could be, your love interest. You should just not bother. I mean, don't let the external world ruin your peace. Just focus on yourself. And if you know, in my opinion, I would say, if you don't know much, you're not aware about a lot of things, it is still okay. It is still easy, you can still think stuff about them. Like, they could be stuck somewhere, they could have acted a certain way, and you don't know about their personality. But let's say you know about what people have done to you, okay? You know some information. You have some information. Now it's up to you. What do you want to do with that information? There are a couple of things you can do with that information. If it is a repeated thing, if somebody keeps repeating the same thing to hurt you, you need to think that maybe they know that this is going to hurt you, and yet they are doing it to you. They don't have the fear of losing you, they don't have the fear of consequences. And I always say action speaks louder than words. It means that they really don't care about your feelings. Okay? Then in this case, who should care about your feelings? Who should be that person to care about your feelings? Tell me. This cute bunny saying hi to you all. Hi. So I think this is the time when you need to know that you need to take care of your feelings, and you need to just not be in that energy field where you are giving so much to them. You're giving them love and attention and care and concern and maybe gifts or maybe your time. If you feel that they purposely hurt you, if you've already told them that, look, this is something I don't like, and they say, oh, I'm sorry that it hurt you, I will not do it again, and they still do it, and let's say you've given them 3 to 4 chances, you tell me, you guys are all here with me. What should you do? You should first of all stop giving them chances upon chances. And let's say you are in a situation where you cannot let go of them physically, like you have to meet them, you have to talk to them. Then in your heart, you need to create a boundary that if I love this person, if I do so much for this person can see that I'm crying because of them, I'm in depression because of whatever they're doing, or whatever you're doing, like literally um, for your mental health. If they know that and still they keep doing it, then that means you also need to stop doing what you have been doing for them, because maybe what you're doing for them is the reason why they're hurting you. Thank you, Nisha. I've got a lot of baby hair, and I just noticed it because I shampooed my hair in the evening, so they're all standing like this. But thank you so much. I love this comment because yeah, I am a baddie. I'm a badass. I don't want to be good. I don't want to be Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm not a good girl. I don't want to be good girl and good. So boundary you need to set here because you need to stop loving people from here. Maybe you're loving these people too much from here and they are thinking from here only, always using their mind, always playing games with you. Otherwise, it has to be a total nutcase or total idiot, a dumbass who knows that this is going to hurt someone they love and they still do it. This has to be a nutcase. Too much goodness is a disease nowadays. My master said it once. He said that don't be so good. People are going to sell you at the marketplace. This is a deep question. What do you do if your subconscious is trying to hurt you? Actually, the whole conversation started from the same question. Am I influencing the world or is the world influencing me? You have to look at the word universe. Uni plus verse. If you break universe, it is uni plus verse. Uni means one and verse means many. So the world is literally going to show you many people, different kinds of people, and they're going to first influence you and your peace of mind and your mental health and everything that you are. And then using that information, like I said, you find someone, you love someone, you do everything you can for this person, but they keep doing the same things to hurt you over and over again. Instead of taking it as a personal thing and going into a cave, inside a cave in a dark zone, write that down. Write it down. Use that information. Use that suffering. Why is this person doing this to you? Use it for your growth, for your progress, for your prosperity. Trust me, there were lots of things that people did bad to me. I used it for my business. I used it for my writing. I used it for my career. I used it and I got so much in return. Touch wood. And thank you. Thank you, God, and thank you, my masters. And I'm also kind of, I'm not in a hurry, okay? I'm also one of those people who like to do the things like, this. I'm not the one who's like running the rat race. So even if I'm not doing things that other people say, I want to do it when I'm 20, I'm okay to do it at my 30s, but I want to know everything. I want to know myself. And I'm sure you guys are also like that. You also want to know yourself. You also want to know the world around you, how it's influencing you, whether you really like something or not, whether you really love something or not. Are you doing it just for fame, name, or money? Are you doing it just for something very material? Or you're doing it for deep inner peace, deep inner joy? Are you going to be natural or are you going to be fake? There's no point being fake and waste your life. So, when you really know the feelings, the good and bad and the ugly feelings, and something is hurting you, something is influencing you from the external, put it down on a piece of paper, write everything. And there are always two things that you should write. One, what you want to release, and the second, what you want to be grateful for. What you want to release, don't keep that stuff with you. Discard it. Throw it away. Burn it. Best is burn it. Hold on. I got some. So, yeah, let me just complete this point that let the world influence you, then use it for your growth. And then you can influence the world. The world is an illusion, right? But still, we feel we are here to save it. Because I think we are the world. We can save ourselves. We cannot save other people. If I save myself, I can save others as well. Because maybe those others are a part of me. Today, if I'm saying all these things, it's because I tried to save myself. You know, I was abused as a child, okay? And I have no shame in saying that. But I feel that you might find it a bit weird, but I feel that was a good thing that happened to me. Because I learned so much from that abuse. I met a couple of psychopaths when I was a kid, when I was very little. I always met a lot of psychopaths. And that made me study psychopaths. That made me study them. Study serial killers, study psychopaths, study narcissistic people, learn about them. Why do they do this? And I feel that there's a reason why we are there in that place, we are there, we are seeing these people for a reason. Not so we give them our power, but we make a prayer for the world, we make a prayer for ourselves. And I still remember when I was a kid, the first time I met a psychopath, I saw a psychopath. This psychopath created a lot of fear in me, but I was so strong. As a child, I still remember, thanks to my parents for raising me that way, and thanks to my master. Slowly and gradually, I figured out that there are always going to be such people. Don't give them your power. A narcissist, a psychopath, all the malefic people, you can turn it around. And I'll tell you a great story, okay? Um, Guys, please stay with me. We are 37 minutes into this live session. I hope you're liking it. I hope it's, giving you something. So stay with me, because I've got some real good stuff to share with you, which I hope and I'm sure it's going to help somebody out there, okay? So there's this really nice story that I want to share with you. It's not about me, it's about somebody else. It's about a master, okay? So there was this great master, and he was passing a forest, okay? And he's a celestial being. His name is Narad Muni. If you're from India, you might have heard his name. But there is a very nice book called Narad Bhakti Sutras. You can buy that book online also. It's in English, Narad Bhakti Sutras. It's taught to people who learn yoga or yoga in a proper college, okay? So he was crossing a forest once, and he encountered a very dangerous dacoit. His name was Ratnakar dacoit, Daku in Hindi we call it. And he was like very dangerous and scary, and he could loot people, he could kill people. And Narad Muni is a celestial being. He's a guru, he's a master, okay? He's walking through the forest, and this guy stops him and says, hey, give me whatever you have. And he says, I don't have anything. I just have an umbrella and I have this lota. Okay, lota is one utensil. Again, it's an Indian utensil. It's like a small mug with a handle. So I just have these two things. I don't have anything. So he said, then I must kill you. What are you just wasting my time? He says, okay, you can kill me. See, he's so cool. He's a psychopath. He's talking to psychopaths. He's like, okay, you can kill me. He's not scared of him, but I need to ask you some questions. He's like, questions? Yeah, you can kill me after you answer the question. He says, okay, ask me the question. He says, so whatever you're doing, all the sins that you're performing right now, looting people, scamming people, you're a thug, you're a thief, you're a killer, whatever you are, whatever you're doing it, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself or are you doing it for someone? What is your motivation? He says, I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my loved ones. I'm doing it for my wife, for my son, for my father, for my, people who matter to me. He says, okay, so that means all the sins that you're generating right now, they're going to partake in this, and they will also share your sins. Like they will share the karma or the result of your sins, right? He's like, I don't know about that. He said, why don't you go and ask them? Go and ask them that all the crimes that you're committing, are they going to share the karma of it, the punishment for it? Now, this is an intelligent man. He's a dacoit, he's a daku, he's a rebel, but he's intelligent. So he's like, okay, you stay here, don't go anywhere. So he ties him up and he says, I'm not going anywhere. You don't need to do any of this. Because Trust me, I will be here. I will wait for you. Even if you say you'll kill me, I'll wait for you. So he goes to his house and he asks this question to his wife. The wife says, why should I be a part of your sins? It's your job as a husband to bring in the money, to bring in the food. I don't care how you bring it. It's not my department. My department is to run the household with whatever you bring in. So I don't care about how you do it, and why should I bother, and why should I take your sins? I don't want your sins, okay? He's shocked. She's my wife and she doesn't want to take my sins. She only wants to take the bounty. She only wants to take the goods. He's like, but I gave you so much jewelry. I killed people. I looted people for you. She says, I don't care. Why? I didn't ask you to do it. I just expect you to run the house and help me do it. Then he goes to his son. The son refuses. Then he goes to his parents. They refuse, either mother or father, whosoever he goes to. And he's this heartbroken man. He got this new information. He thought that he's doing it for his loved ones. So he's a narcissist. He's a crazy guy. But even he loves people. He has somebody he loves. This is one thing I always talk to people in my sessions. Narcissists also have their favorites, right? So that means they are capable of loving people. They know somebody matters to them, but not everyone. So anyway, and yeah, their actions do speak. The people who matter to them, they do stuff for them for sure. So now he comes back, this defeated man, and he's like, uh, "What's next? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm doing it for all these people, and none of them want to share my karma, my sins. So I don't want to do it anymore. I'll leave them now. I left them. Now tell me, what should I do?" Then the master tells him that you should chant a mantra, and that is Ram. Chant it all the time, just Ram, 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 Ram. And one day, you'll see. I don't need to tell you right now. So he keeps chanting, and the same dacoit, Ratnakar dacoit, the famous Ratnakar dacoit, becomes Valmiki, the man who writes Ramayan. The epic Ramayan is written by Valmiki, who was a dacoit. So chanting this mantra changes his life, changes him completely. And he ends up becoming someone who Brahma talks to. Brahma appears in front of him and he says, "You're going to be the man who will write Ramayan. And your book will be an epic like no epic. It will be chanted throughout till the end of time, till golden ages. And you will continue, you will live in the higher dimensions till it is chanted on earth." So this is interesting. I mean, a psychopath can be converted into Valmiki because the one who faced the psychopath did not get scared by the psychopath. So a lot of you people, you met narcissists, you met borderline psychopaths. If you're going to bother so much about them, if you're going to care about them, if you're going to get scared of them, if you're going to give them your energy or your power, your strength, your courage, these people, like there's one more story like that. I'm not going to get into that story. You can research about it. It's about Anguli Mal Daku. Anguli Mal Daku killed 999 people, and he used to cut the finger of every person and he had garlands of fingers and then put the finger on his garland like a trophy. And he also met Buddha. And I'm not saying we're all Buddha and we are Narad Muni, the celestial being, but we can learn literally to handle people around us. And that we do by not attaching with anyone, especially when you know how they are. Like when you already know how they are, then why do you have to attach yourself with them? When you know that they're purposely doing things that hurt you. I mean, you're not the type of person, I know clearly all of you, if you know something is going to hurt someone, you'll probably not do it. Right? A lot of you are going to be like that. Who's written Narayan, Narayan? Oh my God. So we have people who know the story here. Congratulations. So now let me answer some questions here. Hello, my name is Crystal. Should I contact my uncle or godfather Christopher for help regarding my well being with my parents? This is clearly a yes or no question. Let's see what tarot says. I think we have 5 more minutes. Then I have to stop this session. Then I have to redo this session. Like, not redo, but continue. For Crystal. Yes. I get the answer as yes. But use your judgment, use your discernment. Just because somebody online says something, from my end, it is yes. I think this person is a very nurturing person, your uncle, godfather. And he's also, I'm being shown, he's also a good businessman. He's good with work. He's got something good going on for him. Maybe he has some responsibilities, but he's a nurturing, practical person. So, if nothing, then he can give you good advice. You know, let's see what he can help you with. You can at least try. Will you please tell me about the addiction pattern and how to release it? At the rate EcoTime 27. If you are wanting to release the addiction pattern, you already know a lot of things about it. Like, it's enjoyable for some time, but then it's a burden, like, for example, I don't know what addiction you have, but let's say alcohol. Most people who are addicted to something, it's okay, you do something in a okay quantity, but substance usually is, you're trying to not be depressed, which means you are depressed. Alcohol, smoking, even overeating, or watching something, like people watch shorts all day, reels and shorts unnecessarily. I'm not saying don't do it at all. And your feed changes, that. Everybody's feed is different. I pick up my mom's phone, her feed is different. I pick up someone who's close to me, his feed is different. My feed is completely different. I love my feed. Thank you, God, for such a feed. You know, I think even the phone, the network knows what kind of stuff you do on the phone. So not all the time your feed is going to be so good. You have to like put some alarm on it. You have to put timeline. And what's interesting is that most of these applications actually have sleep mode, night mode. So it reminds you that, look, it's already 10:30, you can be off the application. They're not forcing you to be there all the time, but people do it. So let's say porn is an addiction, alcohol is an addiction, lying, cheating. I know you don't do all of that, but whatever your addiction pattern is, try to replace it with something. Take baby steps and write about it. Why do you think you're addicted to it? You need to know the reason behind it. Okay? Meditate upon it. If you can't meditate for too long, just do 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not a long time. Just sit still for 15 minutes every day. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. It will grow. And I think even if you have the biggest issues, if you believe in God, God will always send you help. Like, let's say you wanted to ask this question and God created a portal for you, and here you are asking about it. You you want to know how to release it? You are that tool. You are the one who can release it. You don't want to do something, it's bad for your health, it's bad for your mental health, it's bad for your life. You have to not do it. You have to stop doing it. Otherwise, your body will show you problems and trouble. I'm not saying don't do anything at all. Like, if you really want to have a glass of wine, who am I to come and tell you not do it? But do you need the glass of wine or not? You know that. Because I enjoy myself without the drinks and without the cigarettes, without the porn, without this, without that. Everything is here in your head. Love yourself, be your lover. You're sexy. You're sexy and you know it. I'm sexy and I know it. You know that song? Listen to that song. You don't need someone to tell you you're sexy or you're hot or you're this, that. You know you're sexy and you're hot. You're a hottie. You're amazing. You're cool. You're awesome. You're divine. You don't need another person's validation. You don't need anyone to tell you what you are because you already know what you are. The problem is we're looking for external substance, external people, external words, external behaviors, everything external to tell us who we are. Stop Stop it right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. You matter the most. If your state of being is not okay, how can you be okay outside? So care about yourself. Don't bother about other people. The more you're going to bother about other people's opinion, society's opinions, society's approval, you will be addicted. You will be addicted to this or that. Most importantly, you will be feeling like a victim all the time. Because those people are not going to stop whatever they're doing. But the moment you see somebody is being an asshole to you, a literal asshole to you, I always feel that asshole is not even an abusive word. I think it's such an important part of your body. I don't know who turned it into an abusive word, but let's say they're being mean to you. That's it. You don't need their validation anymore. My toxic trait is that I blame my own self too much in case of karmics. Balance is needed, I think. I think it's conditioning, but I feel one day it will be over. So because source is healing me. Yeah, source is healing you. If you believe that, source is going to heal you. And don't be with the karmics, or I don't know, be with yourself more. That's how I feel we should live. Because we got the God energy in us. We have the source in us. This part, these two, this is called temples. This is temples, right? Because your third eye is where sources. You can see a light here, the source. This energy is here. The more you meditate, the more this lightens up. If something troubles you a lot, you should meditate upon whatever it is. Like, you should just sit still. When you're sad, just sit still. It's magical how interesting the solutions are then after that. And those solutions that you get during meditation, they always make you more independent. They always connect you to the right people, places, time, and situation. And don't worry about the bad stuff, okay? It happens. As I said, use it for your growth. Don't throw it away. Like, whatever people do bad to you, put it down and release it. Yeah, they feed off people vibrating higher. They can't take your power and you can't give it because you're divinely protected. Trust in God. Oh, at the rate World Wonders Creations, you're already here. Thank you so much. I'm sure you already know what I said for you. Never lose your soul to the heartless. This is beautiful. Never lose your soul to the heartless and love with no attachments. That's true. I feel I come across as a naughty kid. I have different shades. It's a good shade to have. We use addiction to get away from feeling something as an escape, also on a journey to heal. Thank you for adding this point. Yes, people who have addiction patterns usually are distracting themselves from the truth, from the reality. They don't enjoy reality. It's so sad. I feel so bad for them. Because when you're living in reality, it's so much better. you know they don't have the guts, they don't have the courage, they don't have the balls to live in the present moment, in the here and now. They're scared to face their own selves. And if you are addicted, even if it sounded very tough right now, but get the guts to enjoy the here and now without any substance if you don't have it. Okay, thanks, ma'am. I'm not sexy, ma'am. I am fancy and pretty little lady. Pretty little lady. So, pretty little ladies are not sexy. Are you saying that? Come on. Everybody is sexy. Like, you should find yourself sexy because, come on, there are so many different kinds of people. When you find yourself sexy, the right people will also find you sexy. Okay? And they will love you for who you are because you love yourself for who you are. There's multiple solutions for every problem. Thank you for saying that. It's just a reminder. You think I don't have problems, guys? You think I don't have problems and challenges? I do. But it's okay. It helps me in my healing journey. Oh, hi, Tina. Tina is also here. Tina. After a long time, I'm doing a live session. Let me say that. And after a long time, you're attending as well. So we are blessed. We are surrounded by abundance. So I'm going to take literally one more question. And because I need to charge this device, the device that is helping us talk to each other. Mm, okay, these are like very specific questions, I think. Ah, okay, I changed my mind. I think, love you too, Tina, Tino, I love you too a lot. You know that. You know. Technologia, yes, technologia. So I hope this was a good session for you all. And if it was not, then what can I say? God is always taking care of all of us. And even if it's not a good session, everything is going to work out perfectly for you all and for me as well because we have source. We are made from the same speck of light that source is made of. So we have the same energy in us. It's just that we forget because of the Maya, because of the illusion, how amazing we are. We all forget it, okay? But we all have technology. We all have good people. We have love that keeps bringing us back to God. And the more we do it, I think sooner or later there comes a time when it becomes like super strong. We have the sun and the moon. The moon protects us. My friend has taken live counseling session from you and she's so satisfied. Lots of love. Who is this friend? I want to know the name of your friend. Live counseling session. Okay, so one-on-one counseling session. We are all Sunamoon. Everybody is a Sunamoon. If you are able to balance the sun and moon in you, it's literally everything. If you balance your sun and moon, all 9 planets are balanced. And that is, you chant the Ram mantra every day, it will happen. And all twin flames need the Ram mantra. This is my experience. Because the only thing that twin flames lack, they have everything. They have the skills, they have the talent, they have the looks, they have the goodness, they have the kindness. They're so wonderful. The only thing they lack is confidence. And the confidence is in your gut. And your confidence can be awakened with the Ram mantra. Okay, so I will see you soon in the next one. Lots and lots of love to you. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram. Okay, secret lady. See you.